parking rig.
There's more where that came from.
What the f is going on? Hey, wake up. Summer Game Fest is here. You guys want to see my bingo card for the Summer Game Fest? I bet I will get all these right.
All around me are familiar faces.
Alright, well, you can't win them all, alright? But besides that, I think the showcase was decent. Let's check Twitter. I had to smoke meth to stay awake. Indie Games Fest, not worth watching, live or even in person. So the Summer Game Fest happened, and it was certainly an experience. I constantly had to think what the f was going on.
DoorDash, 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass.
Nothing says gaming like DoorDash and Samsung, the real gamers out there. If you guys have ever watched an anime and you're on a fight scene and then suddenly it turns into a filler episode, well, that was the Summer Game Fest. It really felt like a part 2 of something, meaning a lot of games that were displayed were more targeted to a niche audience, and you had to play the previous game to, be hyped for this one. And we cannot forget they also announced a lot of DLCs. So as a person who has a large ass backlog of games, I am pretty f***ed. Let's look at the list. Alright, ooh, a new Sonic game. Yeah, I only played the 2D version, so fuck. What about this new game Metaphor? Oh wait, it's made by the people who made Persona. Hey George, how long is a Persona game? Fuck me. Alan Wake 2 DLC? Well, haven't played any of the Alan Wake games. So Alan Wake, more like Alan Wait. Okay, what about Monster Hunter Wilds? Okay, I can review that game, guys. You're just killing monsters. Oh, wait, that's next year. Oh my god, an anime robot mech game? Neon Genesis is coming to life!
Both the in and out of game strategizing.
And if I don't get some answers, I'm gonna start beating people up.
Start?
Yeah, start.
Also, they did use a time machine because they brought back the past because Valorant and Among Us took over the fest. I mean, let's be honest, once they started with this, I knew it was gonna be a long day for me. I'm gonna need another drink. And if you told gamers at the beginning of the fest, okay, that the best game would be the Killer Bean game, which deserved it, don't get me wrong, it was the best, I think this would have happened to you.
My picture. Oh no, bro.
So some of my honorable mentions, I like the Warhammer game, that looks sick. Phantom Blade Zero, I love them, but they also f***ed me because I thought they were gonna give us a release date on my bingo card, and they didn't.
Blade Zero.
Oh, I got that right!
Game
Let's
wowed us
go!
all
I
with
got
its
that
blazing
right!
fast
Oh my
combat
God.
and style.
Oh, what? What is this? Ah! Also, Wukong did a Simpsons fadeaway meme because they showed up and they didn't show any gameplay. Alright, that's my take on the AAA part, okay? Now I want to talk about the indie games. Indie games are the unsung heroes of gaming because people don't like them when they are showed at an event. They only like them when they climb Mount Everest and go through production hell. Then they earn gamers' respect, which is stupid. Without indie games, guys, we wouldn't have Hollow Knight, Balantra, Among Us, Lethal Company, Animal Well, Cult of the Lamb. I could keep going on. But the sad truth is, most indie games won't even get the chance to demonstrate what they can do to an audience like this. That's why this year, indie games are on top, baby. Because they're always there. You just have to look for them. As someone who loves indie games, I was glad to see a lot of them be showed. Now, I know it isn't flashy as a sequel to a known franchise that is most likely not going to live up to expectations, but we can't get mad at Jeff for giving people a chance. The standout indie games that I like was definitely the Killer Bean one, which just looks legendary on its own. Cuff Bust, which looks like a content gold mine. Here the Spotlight, which just looks so creative and unique. And the last one, Wander T, which does look intriguing. Now the last thing I want to touch ground with that I don't think a lot of people will is the Among Us and the Blumhouse acquisition. Blumhouse transitioning to video games was definitely not on my bingo card because I believe storytelling in video games has quite honestly been on the decline. Someone coming in with outsider knowledge on how to write good shit will be great. I love how each game they showed that they are working on have all different designs, which just shows that they are pulling out all the ideas in the creative stops. I am excited. Now, the creators behind Among Us creating a support publisher for indie games was a great idea because the more support these studios get, the better chance their idea can come to life. I like how these indie studios are still trying to find a way to support one another. It just really shows that indie games are still against all the odds. And that was pretty much it. It was really a filler episode with glimpses of what to come. 2024 will definitely be the calm before the storm, which is 2025. Now you go back to sleep now.